This is the future.
Have you ever watched that X-Men movie scene of Quicksilver, that Speed Boy son of Magneto saving others in a very flashy manner? That scene wherein he is faster than everyone else and it looks like Nova dropped the antimatter drop on everyone else. Or that scene from Justice League wherein Flash was so shocked after Superman turned around and looked at him like he was not a fast boy at all. I want to replicate that kind of scenario in Warframe, and who could be more suitable for the job than our resident fast boy Gauss, believe it or not. I want to step away from making more Gloom combos, but I just can't resist this Helminth ability. It's so good as it makes almost all Warframes complete. Right now, Gloom for me is sitting at the top 3 best subsumable abilities, and I did post a couple of videos about different Warframes combos with Gloom in this channel. You can check it out later, but for now, let's focus on Gauss with the Gloom ability. So basically, we will be removing Thermal Sunder for this combo. First of all, to replicate that fast boy scenario from the movies, we need his first ability for insane movement. Secondly, we need kinetic plating not just for survivability, but it's somehow good when you need some energy restoration. Do remember that his second ability works like the Rage or Hunter Adrenaline mod that converts a portion of damage taken to energy. You might get second thoughts on how effective this ability is when it comes to energy regeneration, but based on hundreds of hours playing Gauss, kinetic plating is a reliable way to regenerate energy no matter what faction you are playing. It's because almost every faction in the game does deal physical damage, which in return allows you to regenerate energy while kinetic plating is active. Lastly, Redline is the best way to maximize all potential of Gauss's abilities. It allows you to spam Macrush, and it gives more damage reduction, to complete immunity from physical damage, blast, cold, and heat. This combo is not just to replicate a specific scene from the movies, but it's actually great in almost all missions, including high level to endgame levels like endurance runs and survival missions. For the build, I prefer a balance between all the stats of this Warframe. 128% duration is enough for both Redline and kinetic plating to last long. 130% efficiency gives better energy maintenance for Gloom, and as well as help me out spam Macrush whenever I wanted. The 145 range is necessary for Gloom to work well for this combo. Honestly, I can choose to remove Streamline in my build and replace it with Augur Reach, but it's not necessary. Gloom and Macrush has this special synergy with each other that every time you hit an enemy with Macrush while they are affected by Gloom, they will get knocked down and unable to get up for a couple of seconds because they are slowed down by Shevagath's ability. This what makes this combo so good, as every time you down an enemy, or a group of enemies, they will not recover for a couple of seconds, making it easier for you to kill them while they are on the ground. And yes, you can deal some heavy damage with a finisher attack using your melee weapon on down enemies. In case you want to know my Chron Prime build for this video, I'm using the usual hybrid critical chance with weeping wounds and critical damage combo. For this synergy, I have built for corrosive since I'm dealing with high armor enemies, and I do have a reliable source to spread viral status using the Panzer Vulpapilla. This infested Cavat does work well with a Gloom Gauss since it can spread viral effectively as enemies are slowed down and easy to target. With both corrosive and viral, I can further boost the damage of Condition Overload mod from my Chron Prime. Take note that Chron Prime is not the only weapon viable for this combo, and you can use any melee weapon, or even primary or secondary guns with this Gloom Gauss combo. I just like the idea of slicing and dicing with my Gauss while enemies are slowed by Gloom. The lifesteal given by Gloom is just a bonus feature for this combo. What's more important here is that enemies are slowed down by Gloom and they will get knocked down when you run them over while using Macrush. So squad leader, where does Gloom sit right now in your top Helminth abilities? Well, I'm not gonna lie, Gloom has become my top subsume ability when it comes to usefulness in almost any scenario. Gloom doesn't just provide crowd control, but also reliable survivability. And what's more surprising is that it works well with almost any Warframe in the game. All you need to do is just slap some efficiency, the stretch mod, and decent power strength to get at least 70+% slow percentage, and your Warframe are good to go against almost all missions in the game. However, I'm not saying that this is the best, and the number one overall top subsume ability, as you need to take into consideration also what mission will you be using the Helminth ability. Say for example, Gloom is not a good category in Eidolon hunting, or it won't be good when you are trying to build a group and nuke combo with one of your Warframe. It's more suitable to use Ensnare instead of Gloom within this scenario, but Gloom is easily becoming one of the best subsume abilities in the game. In my next video, I will be talking about the best Warframes for each mission, and that video will be one very long video since I will be discussing not just the start chart missions, but also the open world areas, other game modes, and as well as the Steel Path missions. Not to mention that there will be parts about assassination missions and all the things you need to know to make War Farm a bit less of a struggle. However, take note that all you will see and hear on my next video are just suggestions and based on my personal experience playing the game for a couple of years. The main goal of the video is to give you some ideas on how to finish things faster in Warframe, and it's not meant to dictate how you should play the game. You can use the video as a guide and never follow it blindly. So I'll see you at the next one. I hope that you find this video informative. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more Warframe content. Also, don't be shy to share your thoughts about the video. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
Evolution. This is the future.